When last year, this time, Republic was subjected to the biggest ever conspiracy against any media house in the country. And now that it's been exposed that the whole TRP case was nothing but a series of fabrications, will those in the media who colluded against us apologize? Final debate.
The editorial team of Republic TV was forced to make several rounds of the Mumbai Police Crime Branch. A key member of the distribution team was kept in custody for 26 days. The CEO of Republic Media Network was sent to jail. All this over a fake TRP case. A case that wasn't.
Please come out. Please come slowly. Please come. Why you are closing the door? Legal capacity we are inside. Legal capacity we are inside.
On November 4th, the editor-in-chief of Republic, Arnab Goswami, was illegally arrested in a closed case and sent to Taloja jail.
Fine. We are in legal capacity inside. Yes. Please keep. You are closing the door. You signed already.
My life is under threat. My life is under threat. I'm not being allowed to speak to my lawyers. I was pushed and assaulted this morning. At 6 o'clock, they woke me up. They said, I will not let you speak to the lawyers. Please tell the people of the country my life is under threat.
Almost a year later, the conspiracy has been revealed by none other than the disgraced, dismissed cop Sachin Vaze.
You are in our custody.
No, but I can't do this while you are sitting here.
Arnab, you are in our custody.
There are 20
And
people in the house.
No, yes. By doing this, you are making problem to yourself.
In his statement to the Enforcement Directorate, he has admitted that the TRP case and Arnab's arrest was carried out on the instructions of former Maharashtra Home Minister.
Disgraced cop Sachin Vaze, in his statement to the Enforcement Directorate, has admitted that he was receiving specific instructions from then Home Minister Anil Deshmukh in high-profile cases like the fake TRP case and Arnab's arrest.
Let's rewind to the time when the witch hunt was at the peak. Some Delhi-based news channels called Republic TRP Chor. Some media channels claimed they had proof of TRP rigging. Some media houses took notes from Sachin Vaze and peddled his fake news against Republic. These channels would call Parambir Singh on primetime debates and one-on-one interviews. The same Parambir Singh who is accused of extortion and is now on the run.
The sad part was, there were many people who may ideologically, personally, disagree with me. But the fact that they colluded with criminals, the fact that they colluded with extortionists, the fact that they joined hands with people accused of murder and terrorism shows that the people in the media were willing to go to any lengths to fix Republic. Why? Because they don't see ideologically eye to eye with us. This is the extent to which people will go to fulfill their personal, political, corporate or ideological agendas in this country.
Will the media, which colluded in the conspiracy, apologize now? Will the media which spread canards about Republic apologize now? Let's debate.
Introductions tonight. Kapil Madan, advocate and national convener of the legal cell of the Indian Youth Congress. We have Pankaj Sharma, senior journalist, former media advisor to Kamal Nath, Ketan Vaidya, journalist, Rahul Roy, the global entrepreneur, social activist, Republic supporter from San Francisco, Colonel Rohit Dev, defense analyst, geopolitical analyst from Delhi, Ratan Sharda, RSS ideologue, author, political analyst. My first question to Madhu Kishwar, who's the founder and editor of Manushi. Madhuji, when I've seen the coverage of this particular detail, 77-page chart sheet which has been filed channels which called Republic TRP chores are deliberately blacking out the whole part, which says clearly that Sachin Vaze says, I was under instructions from Anil Deshmukh to somehow arrest Arnab. In this case or that case, I was under direct instructions in the TRP case. That whole part has actually been blacked out by them in their coverage and their website. It's incredible. I cannot believe it. These are the people who went to town. They are blacking out the reality right now. They're refusing to report it. Madhukishwar, they're making it very obvious, I think.
Arnab, I'm surprised that you are surprised. Let's face it, you are a thorn in their flesh because the paid media, the agenda-driven media, the media that has made a devilish pact with enemies of India, they don't want an independent channel like yours to survive. They don't want somebody like Arnab Goswami who really cares for this country and who is willing to put his neck out for its safety and security. You're not fighting a personal battle, you're fighting for India. And that's why you're not just a mere business competitor. Let's face it, Arnab. It's not just that your TRP is higher than that of many other Tuchku Puchku channels who are upset at your existence. If it was just TRP, they would not go to such murderous lengths. It is because you stand up for India out of deep conviction, and many of them are on the payrolls of enemies of India. Let's face it, that's what it is all about. So they are not doing it just to outbeat you in TRP battles. That's only the surface battle, Arnab. Your patriotism, your commitment to India, and your willingness to stick your neck out and take whatever risks come in the way, and your independence. Mind you, the fact that you made your channel independent of corporate business interests. You're not hostage to any corporate blackmail. That you have created a base of the kind that no other TV channel has. That's why you are a threat and what you stand for. And you refuse to be defeated. The manner in which you conducted yourself when you were arrested, of course there was threat to their life. And mind you, Parambir Singh, before he got at you, he's already practiced murder. He killed Dilip Patidar. He vandalized and brutalized Colonel Purohit Singh, Sadhvi Pragya, and all the fake Hindu terror narrative accused. And Sudhakar Chaturvedi at the behest of India Bulls. So his misdeeds, they are quite comfortable with. They've never shown the slightest discomfort with his D-gang connections. Parambir is not just playing hanky-panky within India. He is, and I've written this, I've written 2 articles on this, I will share with them, and I wrote them long ago, exposing his dirty deals and his connection with D-gang. He is operating at the behest of D-gang, not just Indian politicians.
You know, this
the ruling dispensation.
But you've been a journalist for decades,
and so
Madhu.
You are a big threat.
No, but you've been a journalist for decades. So when media makes a choice to use criminals, when the media makes a choice, Kapil Madan, we're asking this question. I know politically, ideologically, in terms of our views, we may not be on the same side. But Kapil and Pankaj, I want to put this question to you. When the media makes a choice to use any means necessary, including colluding with criminals, murderers, extortionists, to fix a corporate rival, to fix a media rival, the consequences are dangerous for democracy. It's not just for the media.
So, Arnab, I would, like to respond by saying, at the very beginning that, see, any statement given by the accused is always taken, with a lot of caution by the court. I mean, you should not forget that he's one person who is being charge sheeted by the NIA. He is making statement now against Parambir. Parambir is not being made, as an accused.
No, 1 minute. I'll get Ratan Sharda into it. So 1 minute. Just a minute. I'll get Rohit also on this. No, you must understand one thing. No, Kapil, listen. Who is giving any credibility to Sachin Waze? But the point is, 1 minute. If Deshmukh, Parambir and Waze have fallen out, I put this to Ratan Sharda, and if as a result of their falling out, the truth is coming out, then the truth is coming out. And that's exactly what happens when the pack of cards falls, when there is a gang which was working and they start falling out, they reveal the truth, And in the process, they reveal a lot of the facts. It's Sachin Waze. In fact, I think Sachin Waze is saying I was doing it on political instructions. What does this prove? There were political instructions. Now, are you defending Sachin Waze or are you against him? Are you defending Anil Deshmukh? Are you defending Parambir Singh? They were all working together. Everybody knows. My question is about the role of the media, Ratan Sharda. I want you to counter that. My question is principally about the role of the media, which is blacking it out today.
You remember when Parambir Singh claimed that he was being used to collect money and Waze made the claim, same people came on a TV channel saying what is the credibility of a person who himself is accused. From that, today they say that his statement should not be taken in its way. So with this duplicity of trying to support a corrupt regime, which is the might of state, to behave this way with a person, with a group of media group like this, I think it is not really in the right spirit. Coming to your issue, see, one of the channels which talked a lot about Republic using Parambir Singh was the channel whose editor-in-chief or something like that was removed from coming on the TV for more than a month because he posted a fake news. Now, is that credibility? Is that the kind of creditworthiness of a channel that had to put his own editor in the backyard, back burner for some days, while he should have been removed for broadcasting a fake news? Now, coming to TRP, this case definitely, as Madhuji says, is only an excuse. It was basically against you from the day you rose up against the JNU Tugde gangs, if you remember, when we had talked. That is the day when your relations went sour.
That's what Madhu says.
Lieutenant Delhi does not like an upstart sitting in Mumbai and not going to their wishes and having his own way. So now one side political leadership is not happy with you, who want you to keep quiet on left terror, on jihadi terror, on corruption, or lawlessness, and same people then use media houses to spread.
They are not saying a word.
The media houses who use this case,
you see,
they will not be contrite. They will come up, they will cover the entire news and apologize.
One point I wish to make. One small point that I wish to make tonight. Kapil says, you can't believe Waze. Now he says, you can't believe Waze. But for God's sake, no. Let me turn the argument. Let me put that argument back. No. 1 minute. Hey, 1 minute. No, 1 minute.
It's a suspended encounter cop.
No. I have a more fundamental point. I'm not on the incidental point. I'm on the fundamental point, and my point is this.
Only to harass you.
No. My point is, they said, no, you can't believe Waze. Waze is bad. No, 1 minute, Kedar, wait. No, 1 minute. Just wait a minute. Pause. You can't believe Waze. Waze is bad. Oh, you can't believe Parambir. Parambir is bad. Oh, you can't believe Deshmukh. Deshmukh is bad. Right? That's your argument. But for God's sake, Parambir and Waze were the ones who filed those cases against Republic. So what happens to the charges? They are good when they are filing the cases on Republic. They're very good. You need to believe the case. Because Waze was the investigating officer in the case. 1 minute, effectively, 1 minute, wait. Effectively, the investigating officer in the case was Waze. You got to believe the charge sheet. You got to believe the charges. You can't believe the guy in the other case. Don't be absurd tonight. I want to say one thing tonight. I was told that a particular anchor who believes she is walking in my shoes, who believes she has stolen my shoes. I'm wearing my shoes. I never left my shoes behind. Not even in the channel that I launched, that owes its entire existence to me. I am told today, out of anger, that anchor refused to be on air at 9 o'clock. I just want to say, have the courage to face the people. Open the phone lines, I say. Open the phone lines and ask the people of this country what they think about you. Rohit, my question is on the role of the media. The media has conducted itself in an utterly disgraceful manner in the way they colluded with Parambir and Waze and Deshmukh. That's my view. What's yours?
I have got three aspects, Arnab. Please give me some time today. I'm asking for time today for the first time. First is, Arnab, through character is born conviction and will. And you are a man after my own heart. I have no qualms in saying that on air. I have followed you since the CWG's time and beyond. And every time you struck at the chord of the corruption in India, in whichever form, one felt, how is this man standing up alone? And one has been through that rut himself. So nothing towards me, but towards you. You have not only stood steadfast against all these people who are created canard through media, through polity, or struck you legally, but you have also infused the same energy, the same zeal in the journo warriors of Republic. And that is what I want to say up front, that I owe you a toast. I have never raised a toast to a civilian in my life except the Rashtrapati. Here's a toast to you, Arnab, and the people of Republic from my side. God bless you all. Having said that, let me demolish the fact which he talked about Wazir. Now, Wazir is being fixed for charges of national security for abetting crimes and killing people, murder and extortion. If he's under those charges, he has got no business to talk about your case, but only to substantiate a point that right through after he was taken back into the police force, he has been under extreme duress and tutelage of politicians and officials to do the crimes he has done, and one of the crimes was against you. So it is not that it's not going to hold good in court. The third point is about the media. And I have seen enough, Arnab. I've been in touch with you since the time you broke the Palghar case, and I told you how people will get after you when you broke the Sushant Singh case, and we have been through that on a lot of chats ourselves. And I told you what all will be against you. And if you read back my message, everything has happened against you. But the irony of the fact is, the so-called fourth pillar of democracy has been on crutches and arms, and it has not stood by the truth. It has not sought justice, while millions of people in India and globally the diaspora have stood by you, have stood by your warriors, and they have fought. My only submission is, and I will say with a lot of conviction, I find your channel, I come on your channel, I go to Gujarati channels, Hindi channels, English channels. Nowhere has your guest relations or anchors from your channel told me that, sir, please don't go to XYZ channel because you keep national interest first. And whatever I speak on any other media in India or abroad, I speak on the language to pursue my national interest. So at the core of your heart, at the core of Republic TV, and on the core of citizens like me, it's India first.
Of course.
And that is why I take pride in coming to your channel. And I will say, you don't pay me to come on your channel. You don't pay me to come and watch your television. Nobody does that and nobody can. But it is just my willingness of being a citizen and seeing the goodness of a citizen in you and your warriors that compels me to be here, that compels me to support you, and that compels me to
thank
speak
you.
the truth and justice which you speak.
And
I
you.
will say that if they are not standing with you, last point, Arnab, there is nothing called the right side and the left side in national interest and in media, in opinion shaping for your nation. Either you are right or you are a leftover. There is nothing called a leftist. And let's make that clear. And this game which has begun is still on, Arnab. Please don't put your guard down and come back legally and be proactive.
We will.
Take back the initiative in the legal
We will.
domain.
We will. I assure you today that I believe that those who amplify lies are complicit, and we are exploring every legal option. Now, question is this. I think one of those who stood by me was Rahul Roy from San Francisco. He was there with Morchas for Republic. Rahul da, I believe that you're a businessman. You have to divorce conflict of interest. The biggest issue, Ketan, where the media has gone wrong in this case is their self-interest, their conflict of interest, their personal, financial, corporate benefit. All these media houses who came together like a pack of vultures knew that if they are able to target Republic, they will gain financially. It is simple as that. It is as simple as that, viewers. I'm saying it today on record. All these channels felt if Republic grows, they will lose revenue.
See.
No.
Yeah.
So Ketan, listen. Let's not pretend. For them, it was money. They felt if Republic does well, their profit margins will be affected. So they colluded with this Vaze Parambir cabal to fix Republic. This is the reality. There's no point looking away. And these are the people who will then sit on guilds and associations. No, see, Ketan, listen. Let's look at it in the eye and accept the reality. Rahul Roy knows it. It was about personal benefit. And I think that's the most shameful thing that the media has done in a long time. Rahul Da knows about it. Maybe he can tell you a thing or two. Rahul Da, would you like to tell Ketan and Pankaj the reality?
Absolutely. You know, Arnab, Republic
Yes, Rahul Da,
stands
you
for a
go
very
first, then I have just two
clear word
small
for the
points. Rahul Da,
cleaners.
you go first.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. You know, I believed in Republic because I started watching this channel from overseas, and I watched a lot of Indian channels. I saw Republic came as the word called the cleaners. They were trying to clean a system which has been corrupt, which has been manipulated, which have been controlled. I saw a fire in this man from a distance. I saw the belief in this man. And this man went through such a diabolical state which got caused by all the vested parties who didn't believe that the media can be truthful and a pivot of truth can be challenged. So I believe that what Arnab and his team has done has shown the light, the people who have been silent for centuries. Again, I repeat my word, silent for centuries. We've always been the observer. We have this cliche called tolerance. My dear friends, there's a fine line between tolerance and cowardice. We all need to come out. It's not what we agree or disagree.
Correct.
But we should stick to the thread of truthness.
And I think that's the
honesty
point.
and
That's the point. You see, Ketan, the media betrayed this time. You know it. You're both journalists, Ketan, you and Pankaj. The media played a very, very disgraceful role, and they actually ended up trying to prop up these criminals. Can we play that down?
Arnab, media is yes, I'll just have 2-3 small points. Media is in an extremely competitive environment right now. It's a cutthroat competition.
So you will join hands with criminals.
That is what drove them to do what they did.
No, but so you'll join hands with criminals.
Yeah, the priority of any news network is to report facts as well as
No. So you'll join hands with criminals. You are competitive. No, 1 minute. Just a minute. Pankaj, I ask you. He says, no, 1 minute. He says Republic is doing well, media is competitive, so they can join hands with criminals.
No.
Has this ever happened in this country, Pankaj?
I never said
I don't
that.
agree.
I never said that.
It
has never happened. See, Waze may have an axe to grind.
No, I'm not. No,
The charge sheet is filed.
Pankaj.
They should report the facts of the charge sheet threadbare.
No. It's not that. It's not that. I will only tell you today, please remember one more thing. Sachin Waze allegedly accepted a bribe of 30 lakh rupees. 3 million rupees allegedly paid to Sachin Waze by the rating agency. What more are we going to defend? Anyway, I want to thank Ratan Sharda and all of you, Colonel Rohit Dev, Madhu Kishwar, Rahul Da, Pankaj, Kapil, all of you for your support. Ladies and gentlemen, when you amplify lies knowingly in your personal interest, it serves the interest of a few, but for a very short time. I have some feedback. Pooja Chauhan from Haryana, Kichu from Kerala, Uttara from London, and Swati Dash from USA. Your feedback is on the screen. It's a privilege bringing the news to you. Thank you for making us strong. Good night. Goodbye.